the dog.
Someday.
We're a little late because Travis had to eat his dinner. There was a little hiccup with me making dinner. Ordog offline asked me what's up with my wrist, and I figured I'd just like talk about it. I had a hockey game on Thursday night, and it's a non-contact lead, and I got absolutely obliterated.
Contact.
Yeah, I
Jeez,
got
sucks.
obliterated by my own teammate. He literally turned blindly right into me, and Adam will be the first one to admit that it was his dumbass fault.
Damn,
But
dude.
the worst part is I missed the first period of the game because my skate blade broke and I had to get it replaced. And they told me it would take 15 minutes to replace it. It took them 45 minutes to replace the skate
Gotcha.
blade. So I
Yep.
missed a bunch of the game. So first shift of the game, I score. Obviously, I score.
Damn.
First shift of the game, I score. Second shift of the game. The problem is I'm on new toques. I don't know how familiar the
Sure.
audience and you are with this, but
Well, we can
I
tell the
was with,
folks who watch
yeah,
baseball for the most
yeah.
part.
So I was on toques, and the toque combo with the new blades was like an inch to an inch taller than I've been skating for
Mhm.
20 years.
Gotcha.
And
So you're
so
further off the
I
ice.
I was way further off the ice, and it was way harder for me to catch an edge. It was way harder for me to do. I could
Still
skate,
scored.
right? Still scored, but that directly contributed into me getting absolutely lit the fuck up. But yeah, I had 2 goals and an assist. I scored after fucking my wrist up and splitting my chin open, which I super glued together because
Super glue.
yeah, I
Hey,
you've
that's why the warning's on there that says do not glue body parts together because it's super great for skin, which is also why if you need to get two pieces of your skin glued together, it's great.
it's great. Like literally, you can see there's still this little like nick that's open, but the big, probably the same portion up above is closed with super glue. So like it's great. It's perfectly great. So dog. Now that we got that all out of the way,
Glad you're all
all
right,
out of
Trev.
the way, retro. I love my setup, right? I really love my setup. Shout out to Brenton, shout out to Bobby. Um, but I can't watch TV while I do this. As you remember the other day, or when we did this before, the Pats game was on. I brought in my, and I didn't do that this time. But why is that important? Because guess what's going on right now? It's game 6
That's right.
of the ALCS. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, while we're live, I think the Mariners are down 2-0. Am I
That's my
wrong?
understanding. Toronto up
Oh no,
over
they're down
Seattle.
4-0 now. Toronto is up 4-0. Uh, Logan Gilbert's getting shelled.
Trying to
Um,
even the series,
trying to even the
bring it to
series to
game
3.
seven.
And I think so. As you know, there is someone. I personally have a dog in this fight. I don't know if you're same, but like we have the same reason to have the dog in the fight.
That's right. It's our boy on the
And
mound.
it's the boy on the mound for the Mariners. He had a historically bad game the other day. But guess what's right now? We only have we have shit, it jumped to 6. Whatever. Um his jersey from game 1 of the ALDS is available online right now, and I am bidding on it.
And that's George Kirby. I don't know if we've even said his name.
No, you shouldn't have said the name, so they wouldn't have known who we were looking for,
Yeah,
but
well, you
you
you made it
just
seem like
ruined it.
you know
Um,
what, Trev? I
so
ruined
yes,
it.
it's George Kirby. He went to Elon. David and I went to Elon.
That's right.
He
Elon
is
boys.
inarguably the best athlete to ever come out of Elon.
Yeah,
He
well,
may be the most famous person. He may be the most famous alumnus of Elon. Am
we
I
have
wrong?
two. Shane Gillis didn't. He's not an alumnus, but he
Yeah,
went
he's
to
not an
Elon.
alumnus, but he went to Elon. Yes. Yeah. If we're saying the most famous person that attended Elon, it's Shane Gillis.
And then
But
the guy who plays. This is true. The guy who plays the
oh, the
Flash
Flash.
on
Yes,
the
that's
TV
true.
series. His
That's
name is
true.
Grant Gustin. He also went to
Grant
Elon.
Gustin, and he went to Elon when we went to Elon.
That's right. That's right. So we're talking. Listen, we're going to eventually talk about real baseball, but for right now, we're talking about George Kirby and Elon.
We're talking about
and
George Dominion.
that's how it goes.
So I that brings us to the next thing, which is, very good, like good baseball, right? And I think from the AL series, we've seen really good baseball. From
Woo!
the NL series,
Woo!
we saw really good baseball from one side,
And from one
and
man.
2 nights ago, was it 2 nights ago? 3 nights ago. 2 nights ago was Friday night. Yeah, 2 nights ago. We saw from this man right here, this right here. This is one of my prized possessions. This is Shohei Ohtani 2023 50 gold. It's actually 50 of 50 gold Shohei Ohtani autographs. This is truly one of my prized possessions.
50 of 50. 50
50 of
50.
50. This is one of three, three or four. I think I have three Shoheis. I don't remember. I have several Shohei autographs.
Not many
And this
50 of 50s, though.
not many
That's
50 of 50s. There aren't many 50 of 50s out there. This thing, it have to be a 50 print run. It has to be, so there aren't many. It's not like
50
nowadays.
50s might be rarer than one of ones. And I know that sounds crazy, but it might be.
No, they're the same amount of 50 of 50s as there are one of ones. Because if there is a one of one, there's a 50 of
Then
50.
that's crazy.
Yeah. No, 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 no. 50
That's
of
mind
50
blowing.
of 50 is just as
You're right, though. I get it.
no, but I'm trying to think of math, right? Yeah, no. Because there's
If
only
there's,
two of them in the entirety of the print run. So like this is actually a great segue. This is a phenomenal segue. So as we talk about, first of all, well, let's just finish before we segue. We need to finish the whole thing about Shohei,
what
which
did he do,
is
Trav?
Shohei Ohtani did something on Friday night, which is maybe the greatest achievement in sports. Forget baseball. In a single game of sports, like I saw someone equate it to football, right? So he hit 3 home runs. He also started the game pitching and had
Yep.
10 strikeouts in the game. In the same game, he had 3 home runs and
Shutout.
10 strikeouts,
He's shut out.
shut out with his thing, and he won the game pitching, right? So someone equated that to me, and that would be if Travis Hunter, who's a two-way football player, right now he's the only two-way football player.
Yep.
If he had like a 200-yard, three-touchdown game,
Yeah.
on offense, and he had 3 interceptions, a sack, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown on defense. Like that's the equivalent. Like to me, that's pretty much the equivalency of what Shohei did.
I I don't know if I can make the same exact argument, but I appreciate it. I think it's like close enough.
It's
And
close enough. Like
the only like the way you could look at it is by score. Shohei won the game
by
as
himself,
by himself, right?
by himself.
Obviously people are grounding out. Obviously people are hitting into the outfield, like flying out, right? So like he needs somebody to be catching the balls and like putting them out on base. But otherwise, like the dude pitched everybody out and he got enough runs to beat all the dudes he pitched
And
out.
I
It's
know, and
crazy.
I know that we have somewhat become numb to what Shohei is, right? Like
Right.
forget his level of ability, right? Just like him pitching and him being a DH. I think we've kind of somewhat lost that. But when
Right.
you and I were growing up, right? When you and I were growing up, and kids nowadays will not know this, but when we were growing up in the National League, pitchers hit. It
They just
was
had to hit.
1 through 9, and the pitchers were 9, right?
Pitchers were
And
always dude, and you
and
always expected the pitcher to
to
miss
strike
every
out
single time. You're
every
like,
single time, right?
pitcher's
And
not
like
going to do
there are
shit.
pitchers that were
200 hitters,
yeah, they were decent. Like Mike Hampton was a good hitter.
sure,
For a pitcher, he
sure.
was a good hitter. Like there's no denying that. I if a pitcher hit a home run in the
One home run
game that they were pitching, hit a home run, just one home run, it was the greatest thing that happened in baseball that day.
for sure. For sure.
Undeniably.
But
It
grand
was the
slams
best,
are a footnote to that.
like unbelievable. Like a pitcher hitting, like people don't realize that Bartolo Colon,
Yep,
who I'm
his home
pretty
run.
sure won Cy Young Award and was a World Series champion, his number one thing he will be remembered for the rest of his life is hitting the home run.
Hitting
He
the
hit
home run.
one home run. He hit one home run in the entire existence of him pitching,
I
and
think
it
it
will be
was,
what he will know. And it was an absolute bomb to left field.
but I also think it
The
was on his way
impossible.
out. I think it was like when he was like
Oh, it was like
retiring.
yeah, yeah.
It's
It
like
was
the
like his
same
last.
year.
He was on the Mets. He was in his 40s. Like he was not young.
Yes, exactly, dude.
He was not young. Um,
But
but
with
so we were going to segue and we brought ourselves back, but I will now allow this segue. So in my post, I made a mention of something I'm trying to achieve
ooh,
this off season. And there are several variants, but this is my what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to complete a couple rainbows.
right?
And for the people that don't know what a rainbow is it's one iteration of every variation of cards from a certain set, right? So if you have it's the printing plate, the one of one, the of five, the of 10, of 25, of 50, of 75, of 99, of one. It goes through the lot, right? So I have certain players that I'm trying to complete that rainbow of, and I have certain reasonings behind those rainbows because not all of them are the same reason. So, what we're going to start with is Fernando Tatis, and I fucked up. I know I already fucked up. His of five of this was for sale, and I missed it. I missed it.
No.
Yeah, yeah, I missed it.
Wait,
So
was
hopefully
it for
another
sale
of
before you
five.
pulled?
No, it was sold between me pulling this or me pulling this and me deciding to do this.
Gotcha.
Like I looked at the sold and it was sold like 2, 3 weeks ago. And like a week ago is when I decided to do
Yep.
this. Right.
Yep.
So I looked it up and there's the one of one, the of five, the of 10, and the of 25. So there's only four
Oh
cards
yeah.
to
Yep.
complete this, or five cards to complete this rainbow. There's the base, right?
Yep.
Um, so there's five cards to complete this rainbow, and I have the hardest one done already. So I kind of was like, you know what?
Hold on, Travis.
Let's do it. Yes.
One
Yeah.
of one,
Yeah.
one of five,
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah. And the base.
No 50, dude.
No
There are
50.
there are more one of one Shohei Otanis than 50-50 Shohei Otanis. I just proved it. Because there's a one of one, no
No.
50-50.
So what?
There's no 50 of 50 for that. And for anything that there's a 50 of 50 of, there's a one of one of. So there
Okay,
are
it's a
more.
rec. There are sets because I think Show has one of these,
Yep,
right? So like there, it's a rectangle and a square scenario, right? There's no way that there is a 50 of 50 and not of one, but there is a way there's a one of one and not a 50 of 50.
dude, that's crazy.
So
Anyway,
yes, I
it's,
think theoretically over the existence of cards, of
yep,
all his cards, you are probably right.
yeah,
Because there are variations where there won't be because there are probably sets where there aren't enough 50. Like
right.
I can't think of it, but there may
Other than
they
the one
may
we're talking about, there
because
may
like
be others.
Chrome because like I'm thinking about it. Sapphire goes one of one, of five, of 10, of 15, of 20, of 25.
Travis, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go do it. Or dog has to go do a little business. But that is he makes a very interesting point as he's now stuck, which is kind of funny that he left and he's stuck. But he does make an interesting point that we're going about. Like the different ways that cards been released now from a collector's standpoint is getting some at least to me is somewhat annoying, right? And I think that when cards originally were released, they were all just base cards, right? I'm literally looking. I don't even have a base card anywhere in my vicinity because okay, here we go. We got a scheme. Like they did that just break? It didn't break. That's very good. So like this base card of schemes that's right here, like that used to be the only card that would be released. So in a set of cards, there may be like 2 or 3 variations when you go back 15 years. Like Mike Trout, I think Trout has like 2 or 3 rookie cards. That's it, right? And there's only the base and like one insert iteration. And that goes, if you're going even further back, that goes to one of the reasons of why my favorite set of baseball cards is the favorite set that it is, right? My favorite set of baseball cards ever released is 1958 Tops, where 1958 Tops is just um it's the first time where an insert was put into a set. And the story behind that is Top signed Stan Musial. Stan Musial was the only player that was on the All-Star roster that year that Tops did not have as an exclusive athlete. And once they signed Stan Musial, they then released a All-Star insert of cards. So I collect all my favorite players from 1958. And if you have an all-star card, I then collect the all-star card. So like Hank Aaron has an all-star card. I have that all-star card. Mickey Mantle has an all-star card. I have that all-star card. Sandy Koufax doesn't have an all-star card. So I just have his base card. So that's kind of how, the inserts really became thing in this hobby. But what it's really turned into, and I really am trying to delay this as long as I can because I really want to talk and have Ordog as part of this, as he's now frozen, and I really don't know if he's even going to be able to come back. Is there are so many different iterations of a cards that it's almost overwhelming, and part of it has to do with, like, each different box gets its own inserts, right? So, like, there's only one of one, right? But, like, a hobby box, a blaster box, and, you know, a jumbo hobby or something like that may all three of those may have a different variation of the of five, right? So like there are three of fives, and I could go get my book and I'll wait for Ordog to come back. I'm trying to complete as I grab this right here. um, Tovar's of one from 2025 is here. And I have, a couple of the variations of this, but there are so many different iterations that all come from different places that Tovar's Rainbow of 2025 Chrome is 45 cards. It's just an insane amount of cards. I'm wondering if Wardog knows he's frozen. If he's even gonna if he can he come back? Who knows? Let's see. Did he freeze himself and say he's gonna come back? No, I don't see it. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what Oradog's gonna do, if he's gonna be back. But like I I think that's one of the now inherent problems with the hobby is how many different variations of cards there are. It just kind of dilutes everything and it makes Like if you get an of five card, but there are four or five of fives, then like how rare is that of five? And the more and more, the longer and longer Fanatics has had this, every year since, the more and more there have become these variations of cards. And it just makes things like I had Ordog ask me, and we talked about this, and we'll talk about it again. How many
Go
different
back
one on
on.
ones do you have a
Hey,
season?
buddy.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, buddy. We're
You're talking about
talking.
rainbows and 101s, though. So
Yeah, no, and I'm glad you came back because I was really delaying for you to come back because I really wanted.
stalling out, dude.
I was stalling out so hard because I really wanted to talk to you about this. Is so I'm trying to complete right here is Tovar's one of one
Yep.
Chrome, right?
Yep.
So I'm trying to complete that rainbow. And last night I went through the checklist. So these are the cards from that rainbow that I currently have, right?
Wow. Oh, and that's what I saw on your Instagram.
Yeah. So
So
it's I
follow
have an of
Travis at
five
Sprague Sports
at Sprague
on
Sports.
Instagram.
So I have an of five, an of 10, an of 99, an of 199, and an of 250, right?
Gotcha.
So the problem is that there are since Pops has gotten the contracts, it's made it so that there are each how do I want to phrase this? Each apparatus in which you can get a card has its own sets, right? So like a blaster box that you get from Target is gonna have a is gonna have an of five in it, but it's gonna be a different of five than the of five that you'd get from the hobby box, which is different from the one that you get from the jumbo hobby box. And like it breaks, which is different than the one that you'd get from the hangers, which is
Right.
different than the one that you get from the mega box, right? So I'm you can hear me, so I can go grab
You're
this.
saying so that you're saying that there's different inserts for each type of box.
Yeah, and I didn't break them out in the way I wrote this out. But Travis is very, very old school. So if I have something that I genuinely care about, I'm not putting it on my computer or my phone and I'm trying to keep track of it. I'm putting in my moleskin notebook. Um
Old school.
and my moleskin notebook. And so this is the checklist, the full checklist for Tovar's 2025 Chrome. It's 45 parts.
That's
And
crazy.
and I think that like I'm not trying to complete no offense to Toby. I'm not trying to complete Shohei Ohtani's, right? So like most of these cards are $10 or less,
right. You
right?
can
Like
figure it out,
you can figure it out, right?
there's
But
a
like
couple that aren't for
his
sale
one of
anywhere.
one I will probably be able to complete if everybody let me rephrase this. If everything is priced the way that it should be priced, which is what I bought so far, right? They're properly priced. I will be able to get all the whole thing done for a little more than what I bought the one of one for,
Right.
right? So like the of fives were like 20. This is like a $400 card
Provided they're priced appropriately and available.
and
Because
available, right?
you gotta
And that's key, right? And I'm not going to give you my secrets, but like once you get into the game that I'm trying to get, you get 9 million ways to find these baseball cards.
true. That's
Like you
true.
really do. But like I will read this for you, right? So this goes. So there's only one of one, right? There's only
Yep.
one of one. There are the three or four printing plates. You'll know this. Three or
I think
four
it's
printing plate,
four, right?
four
Because
printing plates,
it's
and those will be divided across the
maybe
way,
maybe
right?
five.
It's yellow, magenta,
Cyan,
cyan,
black.
black. That's it.
That might be the four. Uh,
Yeah,
I because they're printing on white, right? So they don't need a
yeah.
white.
They don't need white. So that's
Okay.
four. Okay. So I'm getting those are divided across, right? I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing they're not all in one thing. right?
Sure.
They're across. Okay, so I know that these. I don't know the breakdown, but these are mostly all divided into different boxes that you can get them from. So it's not like you can buy three different avenues of getting this, like Blaster, Mega, Hobby, and pull three of fives, and they're all be the same three of fives. They have to be different. So of fives, there's the frozen fractor, which
Yep.
is -5. So there are five of those.
Those look
There's
so cool, by those are one of my favorite parallels.
there's the red wave refractor.
Yep.
There's the red ray wave refractor. There's the red lava refractor and the red geometric refractor and the base red refractor. So there's forget the frozen fractor. There are one, two, three, four. There are five different variations
Of the red refractors.
of the red of five. So this is the wave. I have the wave, and I've purchased the base red refractor.
Okay.
Right.
But you
So
got to find the other
I
four.
have to find the ray wave, the lava, and the geo.
And this was, I think, Linker, shout out Ryan Linker, made the card linker, I should say. He made a post the other day where he was pulling together a rainbow and had maybe four of the five red refractors.
Yes, he is Doyle's. He's Brenton Doyle's. He's
Yep.
doing that at Brenton Doyle. He's going to be fucked because I'm going to beat that to it. But so my point being, so there are five different variations above fives. There are five different variations above tens. There are five different variations above 25s. There are five different iterations above 50s. There are five iterations above 99s. Then there's three of 150, three of 199, two of 150, and two of 199. So there are less of 299 cards available than there are of 150 cards available
Sure.
because there's 450 of 150 cards.
Wait, so Travis, you only have to get one. You only have to get either of the 150s for it to counter the rainbow, or do you have to
No.
get both?
So like
Okay.
I truly believe that if you're really trying to just do a rainbow, the bait I'm trying to Pokemon index this and catch them all, right?
Yep.
But if you and I love the linker or someone else's who's like way more of a hobbyist than me to have an input on this. But to me, if you collected the printing plate, the super, the base red refractor, the base black refractor, the base. If you just did the base refractors, none of the weird, if you just got the base refractors, that's a rainbow. If you got any of the other ones, though, not a rainbow. Like if you just get the main
Yeah,
refractors,
I see what you're saying.
that's complete to me.
I see what you're saying.
So like I and I did this right, like I'm doing Beans. Beans is 27 cards, and I thought that was an insane amount of cards. So I'm trying. There are three players. Well, okay, there are three players that I'm starting and trying to complete a rainbow of this season. There's another player whose rainbows I've been working on since last season that I'm also trying to
No,
complete.
I'm not going to say any of those, Travis. I know better than that.
I'll say them all. It doesn't really matter to me.
Well, you're going to go
Um,
George Kirby on me, and then you're going to tell me that we can say any of these. Yeah, whatever, Trav. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I have the one of ones, so like I don't really care. Um and like well actually, but here's the other thing. So like I have Tovar's 101. I want to do that one. That's the one we're talking about, right? So like
Yep.
you can give that away. George Kirby, I'm not telling you the rainbows I'm trying to complete, right? Like I told you Tovar's because I have most of the hardest parts of
Right.
it done. And the ones that I don't have done, there are some of them available right now, but they're so outpriced that like if you want to go buy them for that price, be my fucking guest. Like, I'm this is the thing that people have to realize about rainbows and trying to complete it. Yeah, like, okay, there's 45 cards in this rainbow, and from last night, including my buy nows and things that I purchased and negotiated over the last 24 hours, because a lot of it's available, right? At the end of the day, a lot of it's available. I have, as of 7:45 Mountain Time, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Look
26,
at him go.
27. I have 28 of the 45 complete.
Wow. But
And
it's
like
like almost 2/3.
and to be fair, I have like 90% of the lower half of it complete.
Okay.
Right? Like most of what's left is of 99 and below.
Yep.
So like, but it's fun, right? Like this is what makes this fun, right? It's a long-term thing. While yes, it's an investment, it's not a crazy investment, right? Like I think I'll be able to complete if you took the superfractors that that I have to buy or will buy or have bought to complete these sets. If you were to add those four together, it would be double the amount that I'll have to pay for the rest of it.
Right.
Like
And
the investment is the superfractor,
how
right?
long,
The
Travis,
investment is the superfractor.
how long do you think it's going to take you? Do you think you'll finish this rainbow by the end of 2026?
So I think I will have Zach Veen's rainbow done hopefully in the next 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
I have two cards I'm waiting for. I have one of the hardest cards I'm still waiting for, and it hasn't popped up in forever.
Yeah.
And then I have another rare card that's not that hard, but a rare card that I'm waiting for to pop up.
Well, Trev, you got anything to open?
I do. So Ordog,
Are we chasing, bro?
there's nothing really here we go. Ordog, do you want to do we have Bowman Chrome.
We got
We have the
Bowman Chrome.
same one that we did last two times. We have Tops Chrome, and then we have just Bowman Hobby from 2025. What time is it? How much time do
Four-
we have? Like
40.
30 minutes. Hmm. We have like 30 minutes. You want this is gonna take longer than 30 minutes, so let's table that.
Let's table it.
Um,
Let's
let's do
do,
the Chrome. Let's
let's
do
do,
this,
you want a
and then
Chrome
if
on
we
Chrome? Oh, you want
let's
to do
do Chrome on Chrome.
25? You want to do
Let's do
Tops Chrome?
25.
I'll do Bowman Chrome.
Yeah, and then if I have time, we'll finish it with my Bowman Chrome. Let's do
All right.
that. I like that. I like that.
Trev, let's be out by 10. Let's be out by 10:10 so I can get some stuff done. All right.
Yeah, that works for
Or
me.
9 to whatever. You're
Y-
the 10, 20,
Yeah,
22
yeah.
minutes.
No, I'm picking up.
I
I'm
start
picking up.
my new job tomorrow, so I want to be
You
a
starting a
big
new job.
boy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go watch a Age of Ultron Marvel movie. Um, I am watching all the Marvel movies in timeline order. Hold on, I'm a little far away, but it looks like we have quite a few comments. Do you think you could give some of the people in there a couple shout outs?
I don't know. None of them are here, and the one that is being weird. So no.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. I didn't know, but I thought I'd try to
Always
interact with
checking
the
in. Hey,
people.
if you got good stuff to write in the comments, we're here. We love
Yeah, if
you.
you guys want to not be weird and have some good stuff to put out to the people, we'd appreciate it. We'd really appreciate it.
I did
Um,
actually, Travis. You didn't really notice, but I did react before when someone asked like, what are they talking? Someone arrived and said, "What are they talking about?" And I kind of gave a recap,
you did, yeah, I do
and
remember
that was why I did that. So,
that. So we are actually chasing something in this. This is actually what we're trying to do in a rainbow. We're trying to find Jeff Criswell autographs in here.
ooh,
Rookie card Jeff Criswell's. If we find Jeff Criswell's superfractor, I may do a naked lap. It
okay.
would be
And you have to film yourself at least from the neck up while you do it. Travis, I want to say really quick. I went to the local card store today,
yeah,
and
the little
I
LCS.
noticed that
Yeah.
there was a Jesus Made. If we're gonna,
Oh my, what the fuck?
I
Hey!
don't even. I can't even
Dude,
talk.
let's go.
What did you hit
Wow,
already,
what a
dude?
little popsicle. I've never pulled one of these. And these look sick.
You
It's so
better. It better be
funny.
good enough that you just interrupted
So
and
we
don't even
are,
care what I was gonna
I
say.
am. This is a chase. So we're trying to find it. We're also trying to find Tovar's cards in this, right? Because like
Obviously,
I'm trying to complete this. And this is the one of Tovar I really fucking need. We just pulled a Frozen Fractor.
no. You're
We just
crazy, dude. You're
we just pulled a
crazy.
Frozen Fractor. We pulled a -1 of 0 Frozen Fractor
That's crazy.
of Riley Green. That is an
Oh,
absolute.
so it's not the one you need, but it's a frozen fracture.
It's not the one I need, but it's a swaggy ass pull, dude. Like
Travis, are you sure you've never pulled a frozen fracture? I feel like
I've
you
never
pulled.
pulled. I have Frozen Fractors, but I've
Maybe you
never
pulled a.
pulled a.
Did you pull a
I
negative
pulled a
fracture?
negative. Yeah, I
Okay,
pulled a
that's what I
negative, but
got.
I've
Okay, my
never
bad.
pulled a Frozen Fractor.
My bad,
So
dude.
if we
That's
to just to
hilarious.
educate people a little
I
bit.
thought you pulled one of the people you're chasing for
No,
this.
that would have been too much. That's sick though, dude. These Frozen Fractors, I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it online tonight. Dude, these are so much better. They've got
Randy.
like little icing. It's like a little ice on them. These are so sick, dude. I'm
That's
so
very cool,
fucking
man.
psyched. So if you just to
Hilarious.
educate people, if we're ranking cards, if we're ranking Tovars, or you're ranking the 45 variations of Royce Lewis or Riley Green, that wasn't Royce Lewis. Royce Lewis is over here. Um, if you're rank, if you're ranking the 45 variations of Riley Green that you can pull, it goes Superfractor is number one.
Yup.
Dude, I'm gonna be controversial with this. I'm gonna go Superfractor is number one,
Yep.
obviously.
Yep.
I think Frozen Fractor is two.
Okay.
Base of five is three. And then printing plate is four. And then I think all the other variations of five, and then it kind of just cascades down from there.
Well, and I think for some reason you're right. Even though there's less printing plates, I don't feel like they're as
I don't think
coveted.
they're as coveted as like a base of five or a frozen bracket. I just don't think
Right.
they are. I don't know why
Maybe for the
I'm saying
look,
that.
for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
I
Alex, but hey, dude, wow, we're fucking crushing it. This is a fucking pack. We got a negative print right there. Or dog, negative print.
but not an of
So
card,
like
just a
no,
negative
so
frag.
this is like that's what
That's what
Ordog
we're
was
talking
just
about.
talking about. That's what he's so here's the difference. This is a negative print, right? And this is the frozen fractor.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my
Trev,
god,
that's
dude,
crazy,
this
man.
we're popping.
You got you got some good luck in your hands today, my brother.
We are cooking with gas right now. I wonder what this auto. Give me a
Ooh.
super fractor.
Paul
Paul
Skeener.
Skeens, dude, no way.
Is that
Are
an
you?
of card though,
No,
Trev?
it's not. It's just Skeens' base card,
We
dude.
just
That
both
is.
pulled Skeens at the same
We
time.
both pulled Skeens at the exact same
That's
time. Dude,
that's a moment, dude. That's a
Ordog,
moment.
we're fine. And you know what? It wouldn't be Ordog. This is, I don't care. I don't really care. This is an unreal pack. It wouldn't be Sprague Sports Slabs on Sunday without a Jackson Churio.
Hey, look at that.
It wouldn't be a Slabs on Sunday
All right,
without a Jackson.
here's a Bowman first, Juan Cabada, and it's a little bit of a refractor there.
A little refract.
So one of the my
Oh,
Bowman first.
we got the guy who's on the mound, or who was just on the mound and got absolutely shelled for Seattle, Logan Gilbert.
Like I was gonna say, hopefully not our guy,
No,
which
no,
he also kind of got shelled, but not as shelled. I don't think he got as
no,
shelled.
no, he did. Unfortunately, Kirby had. it was the worst start in postseason history.
All right. Also of Bowman
We don't need to
first,
talk about it.
Carlos Lagrange with a little
Polar
refractor.
bear, Pete.
My
Aaron
first.
Judge. I gotta pull these aside. You gotta pull. So here's another thing people need to remember. We're in redemption. We're almost in redemption
Sure.
time,
Sure.
right? So there is uh the runaway National League MVP is Shohei. So if you get a Chrome Shohei, pull it aside. But if you get a Cal Raleigh or this guy, Aaron Judge, also pull him aside because you can redeem those cards.
They'll start paying you for them.
So Poor Dog, I had a post today and I
Yes.
said I'd die on
Yes,
this
sir.
hill, and I will die on this hill. Um,
I read it. Hold on. What was your take? Go ahead, Trav. Sorry.
um if I were to start a major league franchise
Oh yeah.
with one player, the start of his career, and they have to currently be playing in Major League Baseball,
Yep.
who would it be? And my answer is yeah, that would've been- um,
Mooker.
it's Mookie Betts, dude. To me, it's not even close that it's Mookie Betts. Not even
Sure.
close. And people will say, and I let me rant for a hot second before I get your input. Um,
Juan Soto.
Mookie Betts is the most complete baseball player in the majors right now. And people will say, well, Shohei hits and Shohei pitches. Yes. Mookie Betts can play every position except for pitcher and catcher. I bet you he could pitch, but he can go and play second base. He can play shortstop. He can play third. He can play everywhere in the outfield. And he can do it at gold glove quality level at
Yep.
every position, right? At a
Yep.
gold glove quality position. He has Hall of Fame speed, right?
Yep. Yep.
He can hit for power and he can hit for contact.
He can get on base. He
He
can
can
he
get on
can
base,
get
he can
extra
do everything,
bases.
and he is the definition of oh, we got our auto.
All right, let's see it.
It's Jack Kokonowitz, Kokonowitz, Kokowitz, but it is a of 150 wave auto of 150 wave.
Is it Travis? The immediate thing that hit my attention after the card is it cut well or is it off center a little bit there?
No, it's cut well. The way that these cards have the border makes them look a little weird, even when
Gotcha.
they're a 10. Uh,
Gotcha.
this is cut perfectly
Oh,
fine.
Trav, okay. We're in Bowman. We get some Bowman firsts. It is a I just got this of 150 Jorger Bautista. I believe he is I mean he looks like a pitcher, but he's not. I just don't know who he is. But it's an of 150 blue refractor here.
We love refractors. We
Eh,
love of 150
But he's
refractors.
not a it doesn't look I actually have no idea. Let's see. No, he's a hitter. It just says stats not available, which a lot of them say that. So it says that for a lot of them.
It says that for a lot of them. But Order, I'd love your opinion on that because I just think that,
Oh,
like, at the end of the day, there are few players that can compete with Mookie on, an all around perspective, like a true all around perspective. From a clubhouse guy, he's someone that I'd let babysit my kids. Not that
right.
I, not that I wouldn't let Shohei, but
Not that
like,
you have kids.
not that I have kids. Um, but you know what I mean. And I just I'd love to know David Ordog's, thoughts on that.
Well, it's interesting, man. I think whatever they're doing over at LA, and I know people would say like they're just buying talent, which is like
God,
I
I
think
hate LA.
I think
Hate
there
LA.
is an argument to be made there.
Dick
Uh,
Nurse.
there we go, Richard. I I think that I mean, they got to be something. They have to be doing something right on a like the whole approach, like the entire everything is going well. Number one, they're spending a lot of money. I'm fine with that. But then also, like, doesn't it seem like guys like Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts and Shohei are like kind of class acts on top of everything?
It's sorry. It's also so funny. I knew I'd pull it eventually, so I didn't buy it. Tovar's base refractor.
There it is, dude. You found it. So
Yeah, I
I
knew it
think
would be there.
like the only other argument to be made is his teammate and pitcher and designated hitter in Shohei. And it's, I my response to you was, well, let I think I said literally we haven't seen Shohei in the shortstop position, right? Which was to say Mookie is in a league of his own because you can't compare people who haven't played the positions.
Yeah,
And also a little bit to say maybe Shohei would be that effing good if he was in shortstop. Like the dude has an
yeah. There's
arm.
no,
The dude's
as
six
we
foot
say it,
four.
as
He
we
can
say
move.
it.
He's an
Here he
athlete.
is. Here he is. Shohei Otani, people. There he
There we
is.
go. That's our
There
guy.
he is. I hope that.
Um,
Hopefully, I pulled the two MVPs because that would be a great. This is a great pack. Even though the auto was underwhelming, I
and
got a lot of good stuff.
I'll say this, Travis: if you had to field a team, if you could only have
Oh,
if you could only have two players in the entire league play
yeah.
against nine players in the opposite team, I know that doesn't really make
Paul
sense.
Skeens and Mookie Betts.
Well, it might be Shohei Otani and Mookie Betts because Paul Skeens
Okay, Shohei
isn't much
Otani and
at the
Mookie Betts.
plate. You know what I mean? But it's
Well,
like,
dude, he was one of the best. He was a really good college hitter.
is that true?
People,
Why?
yeah, people don't know that.
Gotcha, but he's not good enough to
He's
make a
not.
DH spot.
Yeah, yeah, he's not Shohei. Um, I
Gotcha.
all right, Ordog, field your. We've 10 minutes. I have my last pack, and I think this is a great
Let's
way to
go.
end this segment. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
build a team.
build a team. Build, and there's no holds bards.
Dude,
No
it's
holds
just whatever you're
bards.
gonna say. It's just the Dodgers.
No holds bards. Build
uh,
your team.
build your team. Okay.
Yep. Build your team.
Um, I mean, DH and shortstop are done. We got them.
Yep.
Uh, oh my God, it's so hard for me not to just go historical Red Sox players for the
No, no,
next
no, no. It's current
everything.
players. It's current players.
Okay.
Only current players.
Is it where's the Rosarena playing right now? Is he first base?
Left
He's
field.
okay.
Randy is
Who
left
am I
field.
thinking of in first base that I can't? Who plays for
Welder.
Seattle?
Cal.
What?
Are you thinking Cal Raleigh?
No, who plays first?
I couldn't tell you who plays first
Who's
for
who's
Seattle.
on first, Travis? Um,
Third base.
third base. Okay. Well, catcher will go Cal,
Yep.
obviously.
Yep.
Um, gosh, I cannot think of who first. Is it? Oh, you know what? I might just be thinking of. No, no, that's not it either. All right, I can't think of first base right now. Uh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I would put um Bobby Witt, but he's got to play. Where is he playing right now?
Shortstop.
I put him at
Do you want
second.
me to? Do you want me to go so that you can think about
No, no,
this?
no, no. I've got this, and then I've got Fernando Tatis. He's in the out.
Yeah, he's in left. Okay.
Then I got to shuffle around the outfield again. That's okay. I've got I've got I'm gonna put Roman Anthony out there. just for the future of the
For
team,
the vibes.
for the
Okay.
vibes.
Yeah.
Um, let's see who else. All right, you keep going, Trev. I'll fill in the rest.
All right. So here's my team. I'm going Cal Raleigh at catcher. My pitcher is Paul Skeens. My DH is Shohei. My first base is Bryce Harper.
Okay,
Um, my second base is Mookie Betts. My shortstop is Bobby Witt Jr.
okay. I
M-
flipped those guys around.
Um, but Mookie can play. We know Mookie can play
Mm,
second base. That's my point, right? Like you
no,
can
I
put
get it.
Mookie in nine
I get it.
positions and he's fine.
Yep.
Um, third base is a little tough, but I'll probably go Manny Machado.
Okay.
Probably go Manny Machado. Um, I'll go Roman Anthony in left for the future,
For the vibes in the future, let's
for the
go.
vibes in the future. Um, I'll go Brenton Doyle in center field.
Okay.
I know there are probably better choices, but like
Toby making the team.
I think on his he'll make the bench. He'd be on the bench for sure. Um,
Toby
uh,
would love to hear that you're benching him right off the bat.
dude, I'm sorry. I love you, Toby, but like I'm taking Bobby Witt. I'm taking Bobby Witt over Toby.
Oh,
Uh,
it's so funny, bro.
I like there are a lot like PCA. There are a lot of good center fielders, but I just
That's
think that
true.
like two-time Gold Glove winner. He, I know that if a ball's hit to him, and he can catch it. He's going to catch it, and I think he's got a decent enough bat. Like he can be in this team, he'd be bottom of the lineup, right? Like he'd be a good
Dude,
six hitter in
who's
this
the guy
lineup.
that just got off injury and is playing in is he the Toronto right fielder? He's been making plays left and right out of his
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. I mean,
I
like J Rod, Julio Rodriguez is a great fielder.
yeah.
And then in right field, it's really hard to put anybody else other than Aaron Judge. I'd love to put someone other than Aaron Judge. I really would, to be honest. I really would love to put anyone other than Aaron Judge. I'd
You're not
love to
putting
put
Juan
one
Soto in either, huh?
like
Juan Soto's not making the team?
if I so how many bench slots do you get? You get 4 or 5 bench slots, right?
Sure.
Juan Soto's on my bench, Francisco Lindor's on my bench, Tovy's on my bench, Tatis is on my bench, um, and then I'd probably put Navarez
Yep.
as on the bench.
That
I'd
was
probably I'd probably put Navarez on my bench. I mean,
I'd
like
start him.
he's one of the best catching. I think he's one of the best catchers in the game.
I'd start him if Cal wasn't there, man.
If Cal
That's
wasn't there, I mean, I think that like I know that Navarez was nominated for a Gold Glove, but I think Cal Raleigh was of not being
is
nominated for a Gold Glove.
is Cal's no, no, no. He's had some questionable defense in this series even, which
And then
hasn't
I'm trying. Let's think. If you could build a starting five rotation, right? Like the two of them are set, right? It's Skeens and Tarek Skubal, right?
yeah. And then who's the kid out of is it the Milwaukee kid who's throwing like 102 gas every I mean it's a ton of those guys now.
David Peralta.
Peralta.
Yeah, David Peralta. He's bullpen.
I wouldn't
Um,
I wouldn't put Shohei on the top 5, but just like for guys
No,
who can
but like Blake
smash
Snell, Blake Snell.
like Snell.
I put Snell in there. I put
You could
Skeens. I
put
did put Derek Skubal. I
that
do.
just for the vibes
I mean,
or
he's not pitching right now, but he's hurt. But like Garrett Cole would be in that
Garrett
conversation,
Cole.
right? Um,
You can make an all vibes team and just have
I,
Kershaw,
I mean, I'd personally put, and then my fifth personally would be George Kirby, obviously.
obviously.
Um, And then you got David Peralta in the bullpen. You've got um What's his name? Why am I blanking on his name for the Red Sox? Aroldis Chapman in the
Raldy
bullpen. You got Aroldis in the bullpen.
closing.
Um, I'm not as like
Oh,
familiar with
we didn't mention
bullpen pitchers.
the other ridiculous pitcher, Crochet.
Garrett, yeah,
Yep, he'd have to be in there.
Garay, Crochet.
Garay Crochet.
Great, Christian. I mean, like Roki, right? Like Roki's been great in the
Roki.
bullpen.
Yeah,
Roki's
he's
been
been
great in the bullpen for the Dodgers this
closing it
offseason.
out.
I mean,
Yeah.
like not to drag him and throw him under the bus to go, but to go from like crying in your first game to what he's been doing in the
No, I think that
postseason
shows the mental
is
toughness, dude. Is
no, it
like
does. I mean, like great for, like really good for him.
he
Like,
was put in positions he's never been in before that made him uncomfortable. You saw it make him uncomfortable.
oh, it made him very uncomfortable,
He
very
reassesses, he
uncomfortable.
looks back at that and he learns from it and he grows and he fucking becomes ice cold.
Yeah,
Ice cold.
ice cold, dude.
That's
I mean,
that's
he's been
that's
doing
mental
great.
toughness,
And
dude.
there you go. I mean, like here you go. I mean, two of the guys. I mean, I
On
put
the front
maybe
of the
uh,
box.
of the Bowman box are on my team. I'd put Roki in the bullpen, based off current Roman and Roki. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I stand. And Ordog, to end it, we have to talk. We're gonna take a detour about that pass about Drake fucking.
How about having a little bit of hope for a team that has looked like a roller coaster that has been rusting and falling off and
Dude, it feels it,
injuring people
it it feels really good,
to hope about
but like
football again.
I know everybody knows if you know anything about football, you know this. The Patriots have the easiest strength of schedule for the rest of the season. They have the
Yep.
easiest strength of schedule,
Yep.
and like it's really easy to look at that schedule and go, all right, they should be an 11-win team, right?
Yeah.
It's really hard to look at that schedule and be like, they're not. They should be get there,
It's
and not to
crazy to
put
even see their record
it's
at this
but like
point.
it's really really nice from the perspective of this is gonna sound so fucking pompous, but
Let's hear it.
you know you and I are used to winning football teams. We're
Yep.
used to winning football teams, and for 3 years we got used to them losing. Like you went into every week being like they're gonna lose.
Yep.
And there are teams out there that have had, 10, 20 times as long droughts
Yep.
where they're like
Or existences. The
or
Lions
entire
exist.
existence, right? Like the Jets exist, right? Um that like the Browns still exist as a football team, right? The
Yep.
Bears still exist as a football team, right? You
The Bears.
where these teams have gone way longer without hope.
Right.
And I'm not saying that the Pats and Drake May is the next Tom Brady and Jesus has come again, but like boy is it feels good to hope. Boy does it feel good to see a competent football team, a team that even when they're down, you're like, all right, like the game's not over yet,
Dude,
you know?
in a solid defense that is
It
giving
really,
all
really,
the
but that's
opportunities, dude.
that's like I know that people always, if you're not a Pats fan, if you're not a Pats fan, you look at the two dynasties of the Patriots as like Tom Brady. Dude, they were defensively run dynasties. Like
Yep.
the turn of the century dynasty was defense driven.
Right.
And people think of the Patriots as this offensive juggernaut. I don't. I think of the Patriots as a really good offensive team with an elite defense, an
Right.
elite defense.
Always.
And you know,
Dude,
like people are always like,
Patriots
"Oh,
have never
they're the Steelers are a defense." No, the Pats are a defense team. They are a defense first team.
and like even if you don't believe that, just think about a star running back for the Patriots. For the last
Think no, 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 no,
25
no, 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 no,
years,
no, 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 no.
name a
That's
star
not
running back.
that's not the question.
The- the-
Think. of the lat
Hear it out though, Trev.
since the outset of the Patriots dynasties, since since the year 2000,
Yep.
name me three offensive players for the Patriots not named Tom Brady. Name and if you're not a Pats fan, name me three offensive players for the Patriots.
I think you
Any
could.
position, any position.
I think you could do that
Lineman,
pretty easily though, Trev. I think Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski, and then
that's that's it. That's it.
well, there's
From a non-Patriots fan perspective.
there's one
Julian
other
Edelman,
there's one
Julian
other
Edelman,
there's one other big name I don't want to say at all. He played tight
Julian.
end. He played tight end. Um,
He wouldn't be on that list.
he's way more
He
famous. He's just famous enough, Trev.
like Julian Edelman, Wes Welker,
Yep.
right? You
Yeah, but
know,
like Danny Amendola is
Danny,
like
and
no, no, no.
you
I'm
think
saying
of
he's not the name. You know what I
no,
mean?
but like all right, Sebastian Vollmer, Teddy Bruschi,
Oh,
um,
um,
Rodney Harrison, Ty Law,
who's the kicker, dude? Got not Goskowski.
Adam Vinatieri, Steven Goskowski. Like there are a lot of more in my Patrick Chung, right? Like defensive players, Darrell Revis, um,
Yeah,
Hakeem Talib, right? Like some of the best defensive players that have
McCourty.
ch- Devin McCourty, Chandler Jones, right? Some of the best defensive players of the last 25 years have all donned a Patriots jersey.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's my point. All right, dog, we're over the allotted time that you gave me. So,
All right, brother.
final thoughts for the people, my friend.
Uh, again, we're in the best days of sports. There's games on right now. Go watch them and go Pats. Trav, it's great. It's great doing this, man. I missed you last week. Excited to do it again, buddy.
Love it, my friend. We will see you guys next week. Are you here next week?
Here next week.
We will see you guys next week. We love you so much. Thanks for joining us this Sunday. We will see you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.